up. Do we have any questions here? None? All right. Yes, one. Charlie Ernst has a question.
You're aware that the Police Athletic League of North Miami is also one of our CBOs doing a presentation tonight. Explain a little bit about what your connection is with them. You stated briefly that you initially started as a part of their program, and how would this not conflict with what they're doing, or
Well, we started the program in 2010 in the city of Miami Gardens, and it was it was a huge success. So they initially wanted us to come in to help build their basketball program and to put on the same event that we had in the city of Miami Gardens.
Right.
So when we have the when we have the PAL Summer Jam, the role of the Police Athletic League is to actually
of North Miami, correct?
of North Miami. I'm sorry, thank you. The role of the Police Athletic League of North Miami is to come in and provide mentorship for the program. So we implement the basketball division, but the Police Athletic League actually provides some of the children from the Police Athletic League, and they also offer the police background from the police department. So the police officers, they engage in the actual program. They play basketball with the children, and what they do is they inform the kids on how to engage, with the police officers, and basically teach them about drugs, drug safety, and also how to be able to not fear the police officer and to be more comfortable with them.
And these participants, are they chosen, or do they come on their own free will to attend?
Well, we
what you
offer the basketball camp to Miami-Dade County, but most of the children that do attend the camp are from the Police Athletic League, and also the students. I mean, the kids from the North Miami area, primarily.
So the funding that you're asking for is pinpointed toward, specifically toward any of the individuals that would be coming from the city of North Miami, or would this go into just a general fund for all the participants, regardless of where they come from?
Well, it's primarily for the city of North Miami, because the parents often complain about there's no programming for their kids in the summertime. So we have been implementing the program in the city of North Miami, and the parents have been very, very happy, and they would like for us to extend the program.
What's your current number of participants from the city of North Miami?
Out of the 100, I would say we have about 80 children from the city of North Miami. And we actually do the recruiting to the North Miami Senior High School, North Miami Middle. We attend the actual churches. I actually do the recruiting. So I only do the recruiting in North Miami for this particular event.
Okay, good. Thank you.
Thank you.
Needed a clarification on
Okay.
that. Thank you very much.
Thank you. And thank you for this platform.
All right, thank you. No other questions? Then we'll move on to our next presenter. Do we have someone here from Ladies of Valor Empowerment?
Good evening, everyone.
State your name, your relationship to the program, and where the program is based.
My name is Alud Pierre. I'm the founder of the Ladies of Valor Empowerment. The Ladies of Valor Empowerment is a all-women and girls organization. We started in 2006 from the comfort of my living room, and we've expanded. Last year, we have decided to add a mentorship intervention program that geared toward underprivileged young girls in the community. For the 3 minutes, I will take 2 minutes, and I will let one of the UV girls speak for 1 minute. I'm here requesting your continued support for the program. What do we do with the youth all-girl programs? I realized in the city on the move something was missing, an all-girl program. I met with the schools, and the girls are referred to us from the schools, from teachers. We have exceeded our numbers. When I received the grant last year, I said we will do 20 girls. Next week will be the end of our program for this year. We've exceeded, we will finish with 37 girls for this session only. What do? We do Dress for Empowerment, which is very important for us. When Dress for Empowerment, adult or youth, when somebody dress better, you're looking good, you feel empowered. The girls, as you all know, mentorship, once a youth, could be a girl, could be a boy, when they have mentors, when they have role models, they tend to do better. They tend to be less likely to be sitting at the back of a police car. So we are teaching them, we're promoting education by bringing leaders from different aspects. We bring people that help them have the sense of leadership. We bring nurses. So many girls said they want to be nurses. So we bring real nurses to really talk about what it takes to become a nurse. Your grades. The girls that come to the program, I want to make sure I see their grades. How do you perform in school? What do you do in school? We make sure they wear uniform. I'm Yovi. Give them that pride. When I'm Yovi, I know I'm a leader. When I go to the school, I must behave. We do financial literacy with them. Somebody came from Chase Bank to teach them the ABC of how do you start saving. You have to earn your money. We collaborate with FIU, where we bring people from FIU that do wellness initiative with them. It's very important to teach girls about wellness, about eating habit, about obesity prevention. We collaborate with Johnson & Wales University, where we bring the wellness and nutrition coach to come and do program with us. We do self-love. You must love yourself. You must love yourself in order for you to love others. So I bring Yovi Mari with me. That's going to talk quickly about when she came to the program, how she came to the program, who told about the program, and what happened. You want to say good evening?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Marie Augustine, and I'm one of the Yovi girls. The first time I've heard about the program, I wasn't really excited. I told my friends that I would just go for one day just to please my teacher, and they would never see me again because it was too much love, and I couldn't handle it. But the first time I went, I really enjoyed it, and I felt like the presence is where I want to be. And usually you hear about the society don't think women can be successful as men. They don't think we can go high. Sometimes they degrade our standards. But when we come to Yovi, we realize that we can be doctors, we can be scientists, we can even be the first lady, which I'm going to be. And the Yovi girls are really counting on you guys to fund us because we really enjoy each other's presence and we want to expand. And we are the only girl program in the North Miami City, and we have 5,000 role models for the boys, and we will be the 5,000 model for the girls, you know? And yeah, that's all.
Thank you. All right, thank you.
Question.
Do you have any questions for the ladies of Valor Empowerment?
Yes,
Are all the young ladies from North Miami?
for one
Are all of the young ladies from North Miami?
Yes, from the city of North Miami. Yeah, from the North Miami school, senior high school and middle school, yes.
to one of the Yovi how have this program how have you benefited from this program? And moving forward, what would you like to see in this program?
Okay, the way I've benefited from the program is I used to get mad easily. Like when someone tell me something, I would just get mad and just go off on you. But now that I'm in Yovi, I learned that self-control. I gotta calm down. And if someone says something bad to me, instead of speaking negatively to them, I rather close my mouth or just tell them, you know what, I love you, and go and walk away. So that's how I benefited from it. And I will always recommend people to go because some girls, they don't think there's people out there that want to help them. And the Yovi program is a program that want to help them move forward.
Okay.
That's one
Thank-
last thing I would like to say. I've watched girls come to the Yovi program with some behaviors that were kind of unbecoming. I will tell you that one of the biggest things that give me great joy is when I see the changes in them. When I see girls that came to the UOV program so rude you could not talk to them, now they are some of my best girls. That's really make me happy.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Any other questions?
Just a suggestion that you open the program up to youth programs and different programs that are embedded in churches as well as schools outside of North Miami and North Miami Middle.
This is our goal.
Yeah, so God willing, you all get the grant either from us or from other sources, that you keep up the good work, great representation, keep, breeding her into being the first lady or, our first female president.
Yes.
So
Thank
good luck
you.
to you.
Thank you.
All right, let's hear from Experts Resource and Community Center Incorporated. Sir, state your name, your relationship to the program, your business address.
Good evening. My name is Danny Felton, 600 Northwest 183rd Street. I'm the Executive Director of the Experts Resource Community Center. We are a HUD-approved organization, a 501c3. We're a branch affiliate of the NID Housing Counseling Agency, which is the largest minority HUD-approved housing counseling agency in the nation. We actually provide homebuyer education, down payment assistance, foreclosure prevention, budget and credit counseling, financial literacy for adults and youth. Over the past year, we've serviced over 1,600 individuals. However, in the city of North Miami, we've serviced over 100 individuals, and now this year, we plan to increase that number to over 200 individuals to sustain home ownership, to educate them on the importance of budgeting and finance, to understand on banking, to understand individuals on access to down payment assistance programs and things along that sort.
It's funny you say banking. I was at the bank the other day, and now they have these ATMs where everything is done through a machine. There's no more tellers. And this lady asked me, she goes, "Hey, I need to withdraw $100. How do I do it? Here's my card. Here's my PIN." And just to know that because people are not aware and they're not educated on how to use these systems, they'll just go out to any stranger and say, "Here's my card. Here's my PIN. Can I get $200, please?" And then told me I can keep the receipt.
Oh, how generous of them. Let me know, when can I get in line for that?
Which bank do you go to?
Yeah, yes.
Chase right here on 9th Ave.
I see. I'll be there in the morning, meet you there at 9 o'clock. All right, do we have any questions for the gentleman? If not, to our acting city attorney. Mr. Galdos, Ms. Buer has a disclosure on this item.
I graduated from your first time home buyers class.
Oh.
Hi. So I don't know what I can say as far as the program goes, but I would like to disclose that I am a proud graduate of that program.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, did you go through foreclosure?
No, I didn't go through the horror stories that I heard about it.
You just haven't lived in this town, I don't think.
But I know people who went through it, and it was very beneficial. All the information that they shared, they have a wealth of knowledge to share. Actually, my cousin and I both went buddy system to encourage each other to get to be more proactive in buying our home, establishing really good credit, and so on and so forth, and just learning about that next step, as young people have to take as you get older. And going through the program, I mean, it was an eye-opening experience, and I would recommend it to anyone. So that is my disclosure. I am a proud graduate of that program.
All right, thank you, Ms. Buer. Do we have any questions? Charlotte, go ahead.
Good evening, Mr. Felton.
Good evening.
I noticed your total cost of the project you listed was a number mine. I misread the number. Forget it.
You withdraw your question.
I
all right?
withdraw my
The
question.
is withdrawn. We we spare ourselves from any error on the record.
Thank you very much.
Any
I
further
apologize.
questions, Mr. Felton? Hearing none, thank you, sir. You may step down. Next witness, please.
Thank you.
Florida Immigrant Coalition. Anybody from the Florida Immigrant Coalition? Come on up, sir. State your name, state your relationship to this entity, and state your business address.
Hello, good evening. My name is Ivan Parra. I'm the program manager at Florida Immigrant Coalition. Committee members, I thank the City of North Miami, Mayor, Council members, and staff for giving us the opportunity to provide our naturalization process services to legal permanent residents of the City of North Miami. The majority of the citizenship applicants are individuals and families who are low and moderate income. On average, 40–50% of the individuals served have a household income that is at or below the 150% of the poverty level. Our goal for 2015 was to host one citizenship drive per quarter, and we enjoy working with Councilman Bien-Aimé in District 3 and Vice Mayor Keys in District 2. 2016 is a presidential election year, and we intend to maximize the number of American citizens to be able to vote in this city. We had citizenship drive scheduled in January with Councilman Alice Desaulniers at the Joyce Celestine Center in District 4. In April, the Wayne Margoli Center in District 2 under the leadership of Vice Mayor Carol Keys. The best part of our jobs comes in the phone calls that we get every day from applicants that we help telling us that they just passed the interview, or they are scheduled to the ceremony, or they are now citizens. So they say thank you after they told the family. They call us, thank you so much, thank you so much. So it's wonderful, and that would not happen without your leadership. Thank you again for giving the Florida Immigrant Coalition the opportunity to serve the residents of the City of North Miami. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Do we have any questions for the gentleman? No questions. Hearing none, thank you, sir. You may step down. We'll now call on Russell Life Skills and Reading Foundation. State your name, your relationship to the organization, your business address, please.
Yes. Good evening. My name is Pauline Joy. I'm Director of Programs for the Russell Life Skills and Reading Foundation. And our center is at the Sunkist Grove Park. Our mission, opening books to open doors. The foundation was founded by Twan Russell and his mom in 1998 and incorporated in 1999 as a 501c corporation. That was 17 years ago, and we have been in partnership with the City of North Miami since 2004. Our program is from Monday to Thursday on 4 days a week from 4 to 6 p.m. We employ certified teachers to teach math, science, and reading. We also set aside time for homework, and we also test the children at the starting of the school year and at the ending of the school year. We also have a portion of the reading program, the life skills portion, and family empowerment program. This year and going forward, we want to continue to work with the City of North Miami to build upon the success by continuing to utilize the same teaching approaches, testing strategies, and methods of engagement that have yielded consistent and positive results. Thank you for being our partner since 2004.
Thank you very much. Do we have any questions?
Thank you.
And for the record, I've always been a big supporter of Russell Life Skills. Each year that you've come before us, I remember when Twan himself came before us when he first started the program, and he started very modestly and built a really good program. I know he worked over after-school program at Sunkist and developed that. And I'm glad to see that the city is following through and helping you out.
Thank you so much. I'll pass that on to him.
What curriculum do you use?
We use the Kids Lit, and we also use, now that we have the Common Core, we're also using the Common Core. We try not to go away from what the kids are learning currently in school because, you know, they're so low. So we try not to change up what they're doing. We just continue on with what they're doing. And that's why we brought in math and science.
And how are students referred to the program?
They already come to the park, and so that's why we partner with the city. Yeah, we do not have the funds to go out and recruit them, so we partner with the city. So they're already there.
Any other questions? None? All right, thank you very much. You may step down.
Thank you.
Last presenter tonight, the Police Athletic League of North Miami.
Hello. My name is Karin Varela. I am the grants writer for the Police Athletic League at 12460 Northeast 13th Place in North Miami, Florida. As many of you know, the Police Athletic League has been in existence since 1996. We have provided several youth programs to the North Miami community. Last year, through your donation, we were actually able to serve approximately 350 students, of which 304 were North Miami residents. We have a mission where we serve students and their families within the North Miami area, and we seek to cultivate the partnership between the police, youth, schools, their parents, and the community at large. We are looking for funding this year, of course, to continue on our athletic programs, of which we have our boxing program, where we have provided students with exposure to boxing throughout the U.S., and our students have become Olympic medalists in their own respect. I believe 3 of our students within this past year. We also have another array of athletic programs that we provide in addition to peer tutoring through all of the North Miami residents it is open to. We also are starting our Brains and Beauty Girls Club this year, which will provide an additional 100 girls with mentoring within their peer group in addition to adult mentors. And we are also seeking to implement what will be considered a bridge from our girls program, which will be coding, and that will be computer coding for the girls that are within this program. Last year, we had a tremendous success. We were able to divert our students from acts of or being placed into any type of incarceration at a rate of 100%. We also sought to make sure that our truancy rate remained below 80%, and it actually remained much higher than that. And when I say below 80%, I mean that more than 80% of our students were not truant. And then all of our students at a rate of 99% were able to maintain a 2.0 GPA, being in one of our police officer-led programs. All of our programs allow the students to interact at minimum, and that's a very low number, of 2 officers, which are our director and assistant director. And from there, we also have over 50 to 100 officers that come and provide volunteer services to our students on a yearly basis. Thank you.
Thank you.
Do we have any questions for the Police Athletic League?
You know, just a comment. Did 33 years in law enforcement, and I think it was back in 95, 94, Jimmy Belcher and a couple of the other officers and myself, we laid the seeds to this program, and to see it expand and doing what you're doing today, to reach in our young people and to mentor them and put them on the right path, to all the community-based organizations that are reaching out there and touching our young people in some form, fashion, or manner, and giving them a bright future is so, so important. And I always thought that that was one of the most important elements of policing. And when I went up to Illinois, I belonged to an organization called Fight Crime, Invest in Kids. And I used to go down to Springfield and say, for every dollar you give us now for after-school activities and to mentor our young people, you're going to save us $1,000 later on because we don't have to incarcerate them. And I want to take my hat off to all of you, especially the Police Athletic League, to see that dream come true, to see it to come to fruition. Thank you for the job you're doing
Thank
so
you
much.
for
Thank you.
beginning the organization.
Also, I'd like to say thank you also. I mean, I'm in law enforcement now, and the Police Athletic League has definitely played a major role in where I'm at today. I'm a product of the program, and I know it works.
Really is.
I went from horrible grades before I entered the program to 3.0 by the time I graduated high school. So,
Yes.
Is golf a part of your athletic program?
It is not as of yet.
as of yet,
Recommendation?
keyword.
Golf?
You know, I stopped at the facility, I forget, about maybe a year ago, 6 months ago, and it was just so incredible to see that dream come true. Thank you. I mean,
Thank you.
He's gotta leave. We'll do a vote.
I think we're gonna get a team picture first. It's the first time we've had 7. Yeah. Well, all right, let's wrap it up. We'll open the public hearing briefly. Anyone wishing to speak to these items is welcome to step forward. Calling once, calling twice. All right, Michael, keep it brief. Name and address, please.
Okay, Mike McDermott, 840 Northeast 127th Street. I just had to make a comment about 2 organizations. One, you know, there's an old saying that a society is judged on the way it cares for its young and treats its elderly. And we have 2 programs here that I'm familiar with, and that is the Foundation for Senior Citizens and the Police Athletic League. I've volunteered to take baskets over the holidays to some of the shut-ins that are served by the foundation. And if you see the response of these people, you know the vitality and the importance of a program that the foundation provides to the seniors here in North Miami. And as far as the Police Athletic League goes, Karen only touched briefly. We have a track team that are national champions. We're turning out Junior Olympic champions out of North Miami. Okay? I mean, that is really, and when you see the hundreds of kids that are serviced by the Police Athletic League, and you see we have one of our kids who was a real problem, who is now going to become a North Miami police officer. He went from being a kid headed for jail to an officer that's going to enforce the law. So,
No.
yeah.
Wasn't you?
No, it's not. No.
That wasn't him, but we have another one. So anyway, and we mentor over 300 kids, as she mentioned, and there's so many more. We have requests from schools all the time to do more. So thank you very much on behalf of both those organizations.
Thank you, Mike. Last call. Anyone else wishing to speak to these items? Seeing none, public hearing is closed. Chair will entertain a motion.
I make a motion that we approve the
I have one question if I can. It's a staff, I mean, all these 501c3s do a wonderful job. I mean, it's dividing loaves and fishes, and we wish we had more money to give them. But so the process, everybody went through the process and they scored it. But so then you do the allocation of funding. But you've got groups with the same score with different amounts of money, groups with different scores with the same amount of money. So when you got down to a ranking and distribution of funding, it doesn't seem like the distribution is consistent with the scoring.
Each and every one of the
State your name, please.
Marie Franz Jean Ference, Housing Manager, City of North Miami. Each and every one independently scored their own packet that they had, and they proposed whatever they suggested that they will allocate towards what they have, so we can arrive at the $88,000. At the end of the day, I didn't have any weight into telling them that doesn't make any sense. Although the scoring came out because they all
separately. They were on a separate panel, separate ways. Each and every one of them had their different packet, evaluated on their own, and at the end of the day, I just gathered the numbers and did the average score, and this is how we arrived at that. I couldn't conceal what we had. All I had to put was what they proposed. Although the numbers did not make sense, but I had to go by whatever they felt was necessary to grade them on their own. So it's up to you to address the discrepancies and get it addressed, because like I said, this year I refrained myself because I've overseen all their projects. I've audited them. The only thing I can say, well, this organization, did not produce their report on time. That's the only thing I can say. I couldn't say, well, if I were you, I'll give them this, I'll give them that, because it will be a conflict.
Thank you. At the bottom line, Bob, all these organizations deserve far more than we have available.
I agree.
And what will happen if they appeal before the council? Sometimes the city council itself will take it upon themselves to readjust the numbers. So, I mean, that's where it's at. We've been through this.
And sometimes by the time it gets to council, council has additional funding from the prior year that wasn't spent, and they can give a little more
Give a
than is
little.
listed here.
Very good.
All right, we have a motion approved by Kenny East. We have a second.
I'll second.
All right, seconded by Charlie. All in favor?
Aye.
All right, thank you. Now, sir, you may leave.
Thank you.
I really think, you should have gotten a picture, because this is the only time we've had all 7 of us up here. I think you've missed this historical evening.
We're not done. We got one more.
Yes, we have one more item, but he has to leave.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
The candidate left?
You're leaving too?
yeah, I let the secretary was aware. And
did not get a photograph? Madam Secretary,
And I
am
informed-
so disappointed.
And I informed the vice chair also.
Take a picture? We need to have a picture of the fact that there are 7 of us here tonight. Photoshop it in front of a calendar before you leave. Stand up.
Yes, sir.
This is history in the making. Oh, yes.
Wait.
Can I give you mine?
This is the largest single attendance we have ever had in my history of this planning commission. I can speak that for 25 years.
Good to see you.
And now 2 of you are leaving before we get to the item number 3. Shame on you.
Thank you.
I am so disappointed.
I'm like,
Yes, you are like.
I have church. I have to pick up my son from soccer.
What am I gonna do?
Sorry.
Okay,
You guys gonna miss me?
Yes, terribly.
At least it's my son. I have to check on him, make sure everything's okay. I'll try to come back. Is the next agenda long?
Now we have one more item to get through, and then we're done.
Is it a long?
Trouble is, I can't find the.
Okay, I'll stay.
You're.
Yeah, I'll stay. No, I said
All right, last item. You'll stay. So that means she's coming back.
Yeah. I got a couple of questions on this one.
We may have to be nice to see you, Casey. When is the wedding? We didn't get our invitations yet. What is this?
We just got our marriage license today. We're gonna try to get married on Friday.
That's quick.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're going to the
Shotgun
courthouse.
involved in this, or?
Yeah, we're going to the courthouse. And then we're going to Spain. And then we're going to Thailand. And then we're going to Turkey. So wedding is, traditional wedding is that.
Well, listen, when you get down to the courthouse, which one you going to?
I don't know. People say Miami Beach one is nice.
Oh, okay. I hope you make arrangements ahead of time so someone knows that's what you want.
Yes. Yes.
All right.
You can,
Very good.
We're still on the record.
All right, we're ready
Order
for
in the
item.
courthouse. Order.
All right, we are ready for the last item. This will be PC 22-15, a resolution of the mayor and city council of the city of North Miami, Florida, approving a waiver of plat for the 132.13 feet time 138-foot parcel located at 821 Northeast 144th Street, North Miami, Florida 33161, with Miami-Dade folio number 06-2219-006-0380 in accordance with Article 3, Division 8, Section 3-802 of the City of North Miami Code of Ordinances, Land Development Regulations, and Chapter 28, Section 28-7B of the Miami-Dade County Code of Ordinances in order to subdivide said parcel into 2 individually platted single-family lots measuring 66 feet by 138 feet, each providing for an effective date and for all other purposes. Staff report, please.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Chair. This is a waiver of plat to subdivide an oversized, or single-family parcel into 2, so the applicant can build 2 single-family homes. The current size is now 132 by 138. I mean, and the zoning is R2, single-family. The minimum frontage or width of the lot is 60, and then the minimum depth is 100. So therefore, the minimum lot size for single-family is 6,000 in the R2 district. This property is actually measured over, it's 130 by 138. So the applicant intend to subdivide the lot, to make it like more consistent with the other, as you can see from the aerial picture provided, to be more consistent with some of the lots already in existence in the neighborhood. Staff feels that this application will meet all the requirements of the LDR and has recommended approval. And subject, that, the applicant, this would be the approval of the Miami-Dade County Plat Committee, and then that the resolution also be transmitted to the Miami-Dade Appraiser's Office upon approval by the Miami-Dade the City Council and Miami-Dade County, so they can have 2 different follow numbers for each lot. And that's all staff has for this one.
Thank you. Is the developer present?
No.
All right, we'll open the public hearing. Anyone wishing to speak to this item is welcome to step forward. No one's answering the call, therefore the public hearing is closed. Chair will call for a motion.
I have,
I've
Ah,
got several
couple
questions.
I thought we'd get out on time. I hoped.
Go ahead, Bob.
All right, go ahead. Charlie, you're first. And
So-
then Bob, we'll get to you.
Bob, go ahead.
All right, Bob. Vice Chair yields the floor. Senator,
I'll
it's your call,
start
sir.
with the first one, is that, so this developer wants to keep the existing house on the property.
I might think they intend on tearing it down, or remodel it, because right now, the property straddles on the new line, which they would have, we would model that so they can have the proper setback, which is, 7.5-foot setback.
He's remodeling it.
He's remodeling the existing house, but he would have to cut part of it, I think it's like a patio or garage, they would cut, make sure to meet the 7.5 setback.
And
from
as
that.
I understand, currently, he's applied for, part of his remodeling is a permit to upgrade the kitchen and the bathroom.
Part of it,
That's what he's applied for, I believe, at this point.
I got a picture of it.
I've got a picture, I had
I
9
went
pictures
by
of
there, I
it. The
couldn't
house has
believe it.
no roof,
okay.
There's
so-
nothing.
it's being demolished.
As a point of order,
The current house is being
I
demolished.
have to, you're asking questions that are rightfully within the realm of the property, or the applicant
applicant,
to
yeah.
answer. We are not be answering questions on behalf of the applicant. I would urge that this board reconsider this item
Table it.
Reconsider
and
it.
wait
All right, if the
until the
applicant is
property-
not
the
present,
applicant's
the chair
here
would
because-
entertain a motion
yeah.
to continue this to
I
the
make
next
that motion.
available-
If you
we
have
reconsider
questions,
it.
if you have questions that are rightfully within the realm of the applicant to answer, they belong with the applicant, and the applicant ought to
I
be
agree.
here to answer
All
those
right.
questions.
The chair
I agree.
recognizes the wisdom of that. We have a motion made by Kenny Each to continue this.
Yeah, that's it.
Seconded by Ms. Buer. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye, that's it. Gentlemen, there's no further matters to come before the planning commission tonight.
It's a fairly aggressive
We
kitchen
will
remodel, isn't it?
reconvene, yes, because I'm out of half and half of the house. I've got to be able to make coffee in the morning.
This is the kitchen remodel.
I've seen this house.
Yeah, that's more than, that's a.
You think?
He might as well just tear it down.
There's no roof on it.
That's the house I pass every morning. It's
No
right
roof.
here. It always has this white car in front of it.
January 5th.
Well, he's not here, so.
All right, now. Sure.
Kidding?
January 5th.
Demo
Yes. Again, What are you doing, building a condo up there?
Sorry, guys. Alright, that's my turn.
Well, for those of you that are still here tonight, I'll be in Mexico from the 8th to the 15th.
Tequila time?
And I'll be spending New Year's on a one-week Caribbean cruise, leaving the 27th, coming back the 3rd. So yes, I will be here on the 5th.
Where in Mexico you headed?
Absolutely.
Where in Mexico are you going?
We're going to Lake Chapala Resort outside Guadalajara for 4 nights. And then we'll be in downtown Guadalajara for 3 nights. Thank you. Will do. Meeting is adjourned.